Okay, hi chat, hi stream. Hello guys, how are we doing today? Hello. Let's oh, the preview thing is way behind. Okay, there we go. Okay, hope you guys can hear okay. So I figured today we would just do some fun fan art stuff. I don't really actually I kind of went into this without like a real plan. Huh. There was music. I had it playing. Everything looked like it was set up fine, and I checked on my phone, and the music was coming through. Huh. I don't know. I don't want to say like it's something with your stuff, but everything seemed okay on my end. Huh. I don't know. YouTube doesn't like me sometimes, so maybe it's that. But yeah, I'm not quite sure. I kind of went into this being like, maybe we'll just take some suggestions. But let's see, because like my brain immediately goes to Uma Musume and the Amazing Digital Circus, so maybe I should branch out from that. But maybe we should do. I do owe my friend a piece of Freerun fan art. Am I streaming the right channels? I should be. Yeah, should be. Everything seemed fine. So let's see. I was thinking. I don't know what kind of pose would be good for her, actually. I'm looking through some references right now. As I have to look through 1,000 things of reference. Okay, let's see. I know, I should have gotten this earlier, but it literally just came to mind to do that. Let's hope my stuff goes through. Okay, come on. My old busted up stuff. I am not playing music now. Um, First of all, the music I had been using. Okay, come on, dude. The music I had been. No, I didn't open anything. Okay. Um, the music I had been using, apparently some of it was not as copyright free as they advertised, I guess. Um, but and like they did, the music did say like, oh, if you credit me in the description, if you leave like the link for it in the description, um like you can use it. And then I got struck on all of those. So when I was like, okay, let me go and see what I can do to to like get the claim revoked, because I could make the argument like I linked it. They said I could use it if I linked it. Um Turns out I have to give my full, like, I have to dox myself to that creator if I want to be able to use their stuff. Like that's how copyright, like that's how fighting copyright goes. So that immediately puts me at a pretty bad disadvantage because I really don't want to like have to give out my legal information, like my government name to people. Um So rather than fighting the claim, I just so if there's a bunch of like old VODs with like gaps in the music, there's not much I can really do about that. So I just kind of figured, the music can be a little distracting anyway. Also, sorry if it seems like I'm not doing anything. I'm actively looking through references, but yeah, that's kind of why I've kind of made the decision of like, you know what? I feel like the music thing is doing me a little bit more harm than good at this point, unless I can like actually get fully copyright free music. And yeah, which like yeah, it's a whole thing. I don't know what to do about it. Um I mean, I can see if the usual intro, because I haven't gotten struck on the intro music, which is why I've kept that the same. Um It is a little repetitive though. Here. Here, and then I'll see if it's coming through on my phone right now. Yeah, that seems like it's coming through for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it back off though. Because again, it's repetitive and a little distracting, but it from my end of things, it seems like it's working. And when I preview it, then yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't playing the intro part for you. Yeah, that's weird because, like I said, it previewed on my phone just fine, but oh well, Um, I don't know. I don't want to be lazy. Maybe we'll just start with like a bust sketch. Maybe. Kinda. Ooh, exciting news! I did get my Ko-fi up, and I've got as much of my VGen up as I can. Um, they VGen is weird. They like do limit like what you're able to do. Um, unless you're like quote unquote verified, whatever that means. Um, but I got it up, so that's fun. Um, okay. Okay, she kind of doesn't have that big of eyes, so that would be a little interesting. Yeah, just doing like a little, why not? Just a warm-up sketch, because looking through all of my references was like boggling my brain for a bit there. And then she's got these funny eyebrows. I've also got funny eyebrows. Oh, exciting news. I did finally get live 2D. So I'm planning to start messing with that soon. It's probably not going to be like a, you know, immediate like, whoa, I gotta start studying all of this like immediately. But because like I just got it. But yeah, friend of the channel, Ocean, was like, hey, for that last commission you did for me, I'm just gonna give you the money to buy it. So yay, now I have live 2D. So I'm gonna mess around with that, and then hopefully the goal is to eventually make my own VTuber model. That'd be cool. That'd be fun. Because even though I think I would like prefer to have like a model done by somebody else, not that I dislike my art style or anything, but it's just a little not quite what I think I like envision. But, you know, brokey. So, can I use the... Oh. Kind of fix that up a bit. Okay. I also think I just kind of want to... There. Okay. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm still kind of only coming out of like art block. So as much as I want to like get back into like doing like, oh, real fun, cool stuff, I feel like, and I don't want my stuff to get like repetitive and be like, oh, it's just a bunch of like plain sketches with no background and stuff. Let's see. How's this like? Maybe if I take this and where do I like this sit? I think that's fine. Although I do think I'm gonna move some stuff around. Let's do that. Okay. I'm gonna move the eyebrows over because that's fine. Yeah, I think right now just doing like a fun little character sketch to warm us up is good. Because yeah, last time we did that dumb comic, which it did pretty decently on Bluesky actually, which was funny. Yeah, I don't really have any comic ideas. I guess I could go through. I had some drawing ideas. I try to draw down, like note down whenever I get art ideas. Yeah, Freerin was one of them. I had the idea to do designs for Uma Musume as
as MLPs, as My Little Ponies. I thought that was funny. Um, I don't know, might still do that at some point. It hit me like once I came up with that idea and I was like, bitch, when's the last time you drew horses like My Little Ponies? And I was like, you know what? Fair enough. Good point. mm, let's see. Sorry, art streams are a little bit tricky because I can't have the chat up on my main screen and have the references up. Up. Okay, hold up. Let's see. Yeah, that's the thing, is like I do want to be able to pay people. um Maybe one of these days, but for now, the cheapest and most realistic option is me learning to do it myself, like I've been this whole time. I am thinking about regardless of if I can get myself up to a point where I can make my own like actual live 2D model, I'm considering reworking my current PNG tuber model to be a little bit more. I want to like sort of upgrade it and like move a little bit away from like the chibi and add some like expression toggles. So I plan on making that like an undercurrent project as well. Maybe I'll make that an art stream too. I just wanted to do some fan art for a change of pace. I feel like I'm constantly working on assets for the channel. Um okay, it's funny you mentioned that because I one of my drawing ideas. Okay, I guess I'll go down like the list. Because so one of my ideas was the Amazing Digital Circus as like an OC, which I do have an OC. I kind of got like ahead of myself and just made a Digital Circus OC in my own time. I'll probably post that to my socials pretty soon, actually. Um, but then I had the idea of like drawing me and Helios as Kane and Bubble. Because I'm like, yeah, I feel like we kind of have that vibe. Like specifically the vibe of Kane, of Bubble saying some fucking weird, crazy shit, and then Kane being like, "What? You can't say what? You can't say that." And I'm like, wait, why is that giving me and Helios a little bit? I guess I'll go to this one. Okay. Sure. Maybe. Okay. Kind of a no, that's a normal neck. That's a normal neck for a normal person. Wait, Freeren's not normal. Um, I'll add her collar thingy later. Um, okay. Let's see here. So, yes, she does have the little dangly earrings. Yeah, I feel like since this is just kind of like a warm-up like sketch thing, I don't have to be perfect with it. I will go ahead. Oh, and apparently I had drawn that on the same layer. That's fine. You know what? I'm just gonna work on. Wait, that sounds like final, like my final words is me fucking saying I'm just gonna draw all on the same layer, and I'm like, wait, don't do that. Actually, that sounds like psychotic. Okay. So now we got bald. Um. Yeah, speaking of ocean, we are thinking this might be a long shot, but do any of you guys know Sunderfolk? The game? Because we are planning on um not like we're sick of Stardew, but I've reached a point with Stardew where I do this with Stardew every few years where I play so much, like I go on like a craze um and play it like a fiend for like months, and then I don't want to touch it for a while. um so I've kind of been feeling myself hitting that point with it again, where I'm like, okay, I'm kind of done with Stardew for a while. Um who knows, maybe I'll maybe next time I'll get us into Stardew Expanded. Um but we were thinking about doing so Sunderfolk is like a, which mind you, Ocean knows way more about it than I do. We play tested it a little bit, just to see if I would like it, and it was kind of giving like, yeah, it was giving like D&D, like Baldur's Gate. So I was like, yeah, why not? Seems fun. And so we're thinking about giving that a shot. For like, you know, to replace the Saturday Stardew streams. Um Hold on. Her collar is interesting. Um Okay, also, I'm kind of thinking I'm not liking how I did the eyes, if I'm being honest. You know what? It's a sketch. I'll just leave it. It's fine. How does this collar work? You know what? That's something that I also want to study and get better at is frickin' shirt collars. I'm not very good at those. Okay. I'm gonna give like a... Okay. That's part of it. Okay. Um. Yeah, I don't know if I really wanted to, like, I mean, I would have wanted to talk about it more if people knew about it, but yeah, it's this fun, like, sort of tabletop RPG inspired game. Um, I don't know much more about it other than that, if I'm being honest. Also, we get to play as like funny little animals. I am kind of bummed because there's this class that I had thought was an otter, but alas, it was a ferret. Those damn ferrets always tripping us up. I thought I was gonna get to have otter time. But no, it's a ferret. Oh, by the way, Vase, I know you know that I saw that I left a comment on the funny uh out of context compilation you made. I immediately showed it to Kim and to some others, and it's so good. I Is that weird to say about something that's just like clips of me? The thing is like I feel like the shit I say is so out of pocket that like even I say things and then immediately forget that I said them. Um so watching that caught me off guard pretty good. Cuz yeah, I say things and then I'm like later on like, "Oh, wait. I forgot I said that." Um Yeah, that was good. I liked that. That was fun. um Is the Zooble voice just the vocal fry? This isn't even me at my maximum power. I just don't typically like to vocal fry too much while I'm streaming. What? Just put jelly beans on it and call it a day, why don't we? What are these? She has a relatively simple design. Like, why am I having such a hard time? How does this work? It goes up to here. And then it's like... Okay, and then I want the rest of this going down. And then this... That's fine. Sure, why not? Like, sure. One of these days I'll get better with detail work. I feel like just every time I draw, I'm like, one of these days I'll get good at drawing. Sure, that's fine. Emily, please don't watch this stream and think I don't care about what I'm drawing you. Okay, and then she's got... It comes, like, out of it. Oh, it's also... This part's supposed to be way bigger, now that I'm realizing it. Let's see if I can fix that easy style. Let's just... Yeah, let's just... You know? Oh my god, what? No. Oh, wait, can I do that just on this? Let's, yeah! Okay. See? Perfect. Like, nothing even happened, hey! There we go. Oh, hi, Holly! I'm like if Zooble and Gangle had a baby. No, it's me that was Google all along. Vase, you could frankly get clips from any like, I'm telling you, the second I say things, it's not my responsibility anymore. like you could tell me I said almost anything and I would probably believe it. Yes, it is I, Google. One of these days I'll have to show you guys my, so, as any self-respecting autistic would, I have many collections. But one of my favorite collections is not a physical collection per se, but rather a collection of screenshots from various anime and video games I've played. Where, you know how, like, anime will be like, oh, we're not allowed to say Google, so it's glue, 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 glue. I collect those and have a channel on my friend server specifically for that. One of these days I'll have to share with y'all because it's pretty extensive. Okay, I feel like that's this is all right for like a basic sketch, maybe. Sure. I feel like her eyebrows are bigger than this. I don't think I did the eyebrows justice. So we're gonna do... Ooh, we could also do, Ooh, I've been kind of wanting to do some, like, VTuber fan art, actually. Not like the weird... Like, oh, I need to get famous on Twitter. I'm gonna draw Maury Calliope in a golden bikini. Like, not like that. I don't think anybody thought that. But I've watched several video essays recently about like AI artist schemers who like one of the red flags is that like they immediately start churning out those types of drawings. um Here. Okay, do we think I should color this? I don't think I'm gonna do a full render on this. Oh, famous last words. I don't think I'm gonna do a full render, but maybe add some color. Be nice. I'm gonna go through here again. No, that, yeah, her face is has a little roundness to it. And I like that. They should make more, like, I don't think we need more anime characters with, like, arrowhead chins. I don't know how necessary that is. Man, speaking of I don't remember things the second I say them, I have no fucking idea what I was talking about a couple minutes ago. Oh, the fan art thing. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing some VTuber fan art. I need to watch more VTuber streams. Because I know I'm a streamer and I do VTubing. Well, you know, my equivalent of VTubing, I guess. I mean, hey, since I got Live 2D now and I can get to work on I mean, it'll probably take me a few months before I feel confident enough to like make my own like model to stream with. And frankly, my first quote unquote model is probably just gonna be it's probably gonna be Chibi. It's the safest option, I feel. Probably gonna take a while to like work up to you know, having like a full-fledged like whoa model. I don't like how that came out, so we're gonna yeah, I like when she does her little funny kitty mouth smirk. Okay. No, I said I didn't really like the eyelashes too much earlier, but I think they're fine for the most part. Maybe just like open that part up. And then do like a that. I think I'm just gonna redo this eye part in general. Cause yeah, I didn't love how that one was coming across. Then we can do that. Nope. Sure, that's fine. Why not, you know? I don't know how much more there is to color, actually. She's rather pale. Okay. Ooh, maybe next art stream we should do like, how do we feel about next week doing like an art studies stream where I've just practiced the shit I've been saying that I want to practice? We could do some like gesture figure drawing. I could draw a bunch of like hands and feet over and over again. I could draw a shit ton of shirt collars until I'm good at it. I can draw some shoes. I'm bad at drawing shoes. I want to get good at drawing shoes. Okay, let's see. Copy, and then... Okay, I'm just gonna... Nope, not that. Okay. There we go. Just move that over here. Sure, that's fine. And then the rest of it can go away. Okay. This one I'm gonna lock that. Lines. Okay, the next week we'll do like art boot camp. Is she not as pale as I thought? Or is this just color theory at work again? Oh my god. Yeah, huh. That feels so much darker than it looks. That's crazy. Maybe it's like the combination with the hair. It's probably the lighting of the specific picture too. And then that, no more than that comes through, and then the ears. Is there? Okay, we're gonna try something. Because I don't know if this is just... That's so uneven. Oh my god, wait, why does it actually work? Maybe those lasso people are onto something. Huh. Girl discovers lasso tool after fucking 20 years of making art. Are you kidding me? I've been doing this by hand for so long. Oh, okay. And you know what? And that's my bad, I think. Okay, so we're gonna go for the hair. See, and this does look like the color I expected, and now it doesn't. Color theory, you mad lad, you absolute mad lad. Okay, let's try. Ooh, no. Okay. This just expects you to be so, like, precise. Okay, that's the best that I was gonna do with that. Still, it means I didn't have to do a bunch of shit over and over again. I'll take it. Is this just like my computer settings? I feel like this doesn't look right. Even though I'm taking it directly from a thing from the show. Maybe I'll have to like play around and adjust this, because like this doesn't feel representative of this shit to me. I like how I immediately go right back to old habits and like fuck the lasso tool. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, okay. And then I know that this is a conversation I bring up all the time, but that's because it's something that's relevant always. Is there any anime y'all are watching this season? Because we just started the new season. Yeah, this one, I think this season, I think we're kind of gonna go into a little bit of like a calm time, because we basically just got done with the anime renaissance. Okay, there's a new Science Saru anime. It's gorgeous. I think it's called The Witch of Mongolia. Um, and I watched the first 2 episodes of it, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It is absolutely beautiful, babes. Like Science Saru is just like killing it on like the like art style, animation, like they're amazing. Ooh, the one with the snake goddess. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know that one. We'll get the rest of it later. Oh, oh. Oh. That's okay. Weirdly, it looks mostly fine still. I'm also watching, probably nobody else but me cares about Bandori, but I've been watching the new, Bang Dream, season. It's not as good as Ave Mujica out the gate. I mean, they have 4 episodes out already, and it's still not as good. But, like, I feel like they were kind of gonna do anybody following Ave Mujica a disservice, because Ave Mujica is crazy. Yeah, there's the Ascendance of a Bookworm that's still airing. Ooh, okay, so I am watching the new season of Mushoku Tensei. I feel like at this point I don't actually know why I'm watching it, but I think I'm just curious. um, you just watch whatever's on your plate. Yeah, Holly, I was like, girl, what? Um, for a second, I thought you were talking about like the smoke. There's another anime related to smoking this season, and it's that like smoking, like the chain smoker cat or whatever. It's disgusting. I tried giving it the call. I tried giving it the try, and it was pretty not fun for me to watch. Um, and then there's the kaiju, the like shoujo romance, but like the girl love interest is a kaiju. I'm like, finally something that speaks to me. Okay. This is pretty. Well, I guess I can just go here. Cause yeah, her shirt's pretty. It's like a. I'm gonna put it down, and it's immediately fucking cream colored. Okay. Sure. Just lying to me that everything is wrong. Cause like I'm sure because we're doing this on a white you know what? And we're gonna test this. We're gonna put on a gray background. Oh, and then all of the flaws immediately come through. That's great. No, that's fair. I should, you know what? And I should just be doing that anyway. I need to be able to see the flaws. I can't give Emily a fucked up and busted art piece. That's not fair to her. Okay. Oh, I am thinking about posting speed paints in the future. I think that could be fun. That's just gonna take like some interesting editing though. Yeah, I was curious about the Chainsmoker cat too. And then I watched it and I wasn't curious anymore. Like just one of those situations where I was like, "Oh, okay, I don't think this is for me. I don't think this is made for me." And that's fine. I'm not gonna comment on the quality of it. I just didn't like it. There's also there's that Little Mermaid, like, spin they're doing. The Goodbye Lara one, which I watched the first episode, and I wasn't expecting them to tell the entire, like, typical story of the first Little Mermaid in this first episode, and then be like, and then there's the rest of the season to do everything else. And I'm like, everything else? What else is? Okay, yeah, sure. Sure, what else is there? Like, I like new. Give me new. Maybe if I do like this, it'll be... Yeah, that's fine. This we have to fix expediently. Come on, work with me here. Work with me here. Come on. Don't be weird. Don't make it weird. You don't gotta make it weird. Not necessary. Okay. Also, maybe if I frickin' do this, that'll... Okay. That'll make things a little bit less possibly. Maybe. I don't know. I did start my new class this week, so that's been interesting. It's always like, I always have to take like a couple days to like adjust to like the new professor personality and like the way they like run the show. Because like this one is much less organized than my previous professor was. Because the other one, my last professor, she was amazing at running things on the like school site we use. But I was pretty worried because it's a lot of like reading to do. It's a lot of reading and video lectures, and I was like, oh god, I'm gonna have to read all of this and do the lectures. Pretty sure the lectures kind of go over everything that's in the books, and the books are just there for like extra stuff. That's my understanding of it. I really hope I'm not like misunderstanding, because that would suck. I'm still planning on like reading up on like the textbooks where I need to, but like otherwise, if I don't have to, I might not, you know? Like if I can just use the lecture, because the lectures are like half an hour long each, and she expects us to do like 10 to 20 of them a week, and I'm like, I don't want to do that and then also have to... Okay, why is this coming out so bad? I'm also, if you can't tell, I'm also learning how to do the liquefy tool. Never used that before. Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to do that much, if I'm being honest. Oh, hi, Hobgobbity. Just draw squiggles. Everything else will come after. Yeah, I do feel like, I don't know, because when it comes to summer courses, they are, like, arguably more intense than regular classes, because, like, you know, they're 15 weeks worth of stuff that you need to get done in 5 weeks. But, like, on the other hand, arguably, I usually am better able to get ahead and then not have to worry about it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really mind summer courses. Like, to be fair, it's been a long time since I've had to take more than one summer course, like, at the same time. Normally, I've managed to time them so that it's like, you know, like this summer, I'm taking 2 classes, but, you know, they didn't overlap. Like, my second one just started and my other one ended, like, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Probably closer to, like, a week and a half ago, but, like, I finished early, like I said, so I basically got to go on a little early, break. I'm hoping I can do that this time, because this second class ends, like, a week or 2 before fall classes start. Oh, come on. Let's see. Good enough. Good enough. Okay, what even color are her eyes? What even color? What color even are? What are even color? Okay. So you're getting this eye color. She really needed to get in those quotation marks. I think I already talked last time about how we started watching Shadow's House. Even though we're probably not going to get to watch it later because Emily's out. Oop. Microphone. Okay. Let's. Well, have you guys been reading? I don't know. I don't know how big a readers everybody is, but if any of y'all are reading any interesting books, because I've been reading. I had to take a little bit of a break with it because again, I'm refiguring out being in my new class. But the last thing I was reading was oh my gosh. It's the newest it's the sequel to Legends and Lattes. Like Brigands and something. Brigands and Bread Knives, which is such a good name for a book. What is this? Oh. And then I'm gonna do eye white. Crazy seeing an actual white color on here. I'm kind of glad that they didn't just like, ooh, give her white hair. Ooh, I need to learn how to draw bishy anime boys so that I can draw Keyfree. Every once in a while, like my brain hits me with like, you're obsessed with that anime man, and I'm like, what? And it's like, yep, unfortunately I don't make the rules. You are now obsessed with this guy, and I'm like, okay. Sure, I guess so. I guess we're obsessed with Keyfree from freaking Witch Hat Atelier now. Why not? Why the hell not? Sure. There's worse things, I'm sure. Mm. School bus graveyard. What's that? Yeah, you guys are webtoony people. I used to read webtoon. Haven't in a while. Okay. Put the details for the clothes up here. This should be here. I am gonna use that as a yeah. And then this is gonna over here. I didn't erase that part of the skin layer as much as I would have liked to. I see. Okay, there we go. And then it's gonna be gold color. I wish I could just put that picture up there, but that's okay. Yeah, some friends and I are considering starting a book club soon. Which I'm like, I don't know exactly how much time I can dedicate to that. But we're putting some suggestions forward. And ooh, where do I have? Yeah, I put together like a list of stuff that seemed interesting from my TBR list. To like see which ones we might wanna do. Although I feel like I'm trying to like make it so that my suggestions aren't all like I limited myself on nonfiction, even though I think people should be reading more nonfiction. Just as a general rule of thumb. Just because it's cool to know about things, you know? But yeah, I try to not add too many, like, I don't know. I feel like when people join book clubs, they're not trying to read, like, classics, and it's an interesting, like, the idea of, like, a book club specifically for English majors is really interesting, because, like, the people that these are all people from my English department, so I'm like, oh, okay, what are books that we would all want to read as as fellow English majors? I was thinking about because there's like some that I have not read that like I've heard a lot about. Like I think I have a Piranesi on there. Piranesi? Not sure how to pronounce it. Um, but that's been on my TBR for a while. And then The Alchemist is on there. The Vegetarian by Hong Kong is Han Kong. I don't want to like mispronounce. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Um, that seems like such an easy name to pronounce, but I'm not familiar with it. But I know it's a translated work, but we read like a snippet of it in another class that I took, and I was like, oh, this fucks. I think I would want to read the rest of this. And then I do want to like forcibly add people to my TJ Klune fan. uh I want to get people onto my stupid sauce. So I'm gonna recommend House on the Cerulean Sea as well as Under the Whispering Door. They also have not read Legends and Lattes, and they kind of just know me as the Legends and Lattes girl because I like it a lot. So I'm gonna recommend it to be like, hey, now you too can enjoy Legends and Lattes and read books that I like. Should we pick any of my suggestions? it's so incredibly possible that they're like, girl, no, we're reading fucking, I don't know. I genuinely there's like a couple books that I would just really rather not read personally. Um like nothing against it, but I would really rather not read like the love hypothesis or whatever that shit is. What is that? The love quotient? Love hypothesis? Something, whatever. I'm not about it. Oh. Apparently hadn't saved any of this whole time. Great. Okay. Yeah, I know I said I wasn't gonna render it, but we're rendering it. Um, maybe I should, okay, what I'm gonna do, put this in a folder, have it all in the same folder, and then bam. And then bam. Okay. Um, I really wanna, I don't know how to do that. I know that there's like artists who do the like gray tone coloring stuff, and then they're able to like make that like full color afterwards. I want to learn how to do that. That seems neat. No, not quite. Um, no, she doesn't really. They don't really give her like lips. Just kind of shading. Yeah, I don't need to do any like crazy dynamic lighting here. Even though I do want to get back. Like, I feel like every time I'm just like, oh, I want to get better at blah blah blah. Oh, I want to get better at blah blah blah. The life of an artist, just constantly having shit you want to work on. Always on that freaking grind. Let's see. Mm-mm. Oh, so Kim and I watched, have any of you guys seen Obsession? I'm sorry if this seems like a topic that's like already been talked about to death, but we only just watched it yesterday for the first time. I'm I'm not really one to be on top of watching things in a timely manner when they're expected. I think I kind of want to go because is this more of like a yeah? I want to go a little bit cooler with it too. Yeah, we watched Obsession yesterday for the first time, and it is interesting. I do think, like, because my thoughts on it are that, like, I don't think it's, like, overhyped per se. Um, it's certainly not, like, the best movie I've ever seen. Now, why am I doing this? That's so silly. Just this. Just screw it. Just be messy with it. It is just my perfectionism just creeps in, and I'm like, no, I'm making a masterpiece right now, and I'm like, no, you're not. Just get it over with. Get it worked on. Yeah, I kind of wish I had a little bit more to say about it, but it's like, yeah, good movie. Um, the stuff I've heard about it, like from before I watched it, kind of weird. Cause like, yeah, I don't know if any of you have seen it. Um, but there's like a lot of like, I've seen a lot of like messaging trying to like portray the dude as like, if not like the victim, as like this like super sympathetic character. And I'm like, concern. I didn't get that at all. I do think I need to watch more. Holly, are we gonna watch the back rooms? We should watch the back rooms. Because I was gonna say, I'm like, I should watch more scary movies, and I'm like, wait, we were gonna watch a scary movie. Yeah, the dude sucks. He's so not good. I do not understand how. Whoa. I do not understand how anyone could like, you know, it's not just like it's not a matter of like, oh, defend that because he's not a real dude, right? Um, but it's like, how could anyone interpret like him as like anything but icky? And obviously, and it's the whole point of the movie. Like, it's very clearly like one of those things that's like not being promoted in like a positive way. Like the creator of the movie is very clearly like taking a stance on the topic. Um, Let me guess, his takes were. Well, I mean, I'm sure his takes were dog shit. um, but let me guess, his takes were, oh, Mr. Man did nothing wrong and it was all the chick. Which is just, that's, I don't know. We need to bring back media literacy. Because, like, the thing is, we're, I don't know, maybe I, I feel like a lot of people have already said their piece, and I would not be able to do it in a timely manner. And, like, I don't think I would add anything to the conversation that hasn't already been said. But, like, we literally find out, like, what the guy's, like, what kind of guy we're dealing with in the very first, like, scene of the movie. Like, I won't spoil it for anybody who wants to go and, like, watch it, but, like, we are shown, like, how he treats people and like living things like very early on. So like I could talk about that whole movie, but can I do like a I guess I could do like a yeah. You released an apology video? That's crazy. It's like maybe don't put stuff out on the internet in the first place that's like you being you having the worst takes alive. I don't know, just a thought. I ran it by the boys first and they said that they thought it was great. I was gonna say something else, but oh, that's right. I was thinking about it. I I know we're like rounding back to like something we were talking about way earlier. Vase, how dare you start that compilation with me explicitly saying not to take the fucking Digitan thing out of context? Sorry, I was just thinking about that and how freaking funny that is. How dare you? Ugh. I do need to make I know that we've been like saying this for a bit, but like I know I need to make more shorts and like other compilations of like Uma streams. I have not had the time to. I'm trying to even like just work on shorts and stuff. Um I'll get around to it, I promise. I'll get around to all of that later. No, that's a much darker color than I wanted. Thank you. Oh, let's see. Yeah, yeah, video essay on obsession. If if I didn't already have like 5 other video essays on the back burner, then I don't know, maybe, but again, I don't think anything that I could like say would really add anything that hasn't already been like talked about at length. This is also rough. Where is the Huh. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, his bads. I mean, yeah. If your takes on one movie are really bad, you're likely to continue to have bad takes. I wouldn't know. My takes are always amazing. I mean, probably not, but at the very least, I do utilize critical thinking skills. And I do have some media literacy training, so probably better off than that guy. Whoever he is. Okay. I could probably do like it'll probably be like a yeah. And we'll do like where is a good this one maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Me, I'm not gonna do full rendering on this. Pff, okay. Maybe. Hmm. It would be kind of weird to not have it on the close. Ooh. Okay. I think for this one, we're gonna do like Yeah, let's see. Yeah. And then I'll add some detailing to the... I don't like how many strokes that was. And then I mentioned it during Subnautica yesterday. I've started painting again. And I'm like, I wonder if I should, not to make everything content, but combined with the fact that I'm thinking about doing, you know, uh, speed paints and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just want to be able to get people to send me art supplies. Because I'll, like, watch other, what's the word? Like, art creators online, and they're like, oh yeah, I got sent these, like, paints, and I'm like, I want to get sent paints. Not that it would only be about getting sent paints, but paints are expensive. Okay, let's go for a lighter color. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that we got Freerin. Um, Maybe if I fixed that part a little bit. Because, yeah. Sure. There we go. Yeah, bottom's a little wonky, but hey. That's all fine. Okay, so we did Freerin. Um, we do still have time to draw more. Um, so I don't know if you guys want to do, let's see. I don't know what color to put in the back, because I do think, I don't really want to do just white in the back. I think the gray is a little boring. Oh, that's awful. No, no. No. There's a lot of green behind her usually. See if I like a... Yeah, that could be nice. Okay. I'll leave it as that for now. Yeah, that's her, alright. Miss Fryreen. So if we were to do one of the other drawing ideas I was talking about, what would y'all want to do? um, mm-mm-mm. I'll close that then for now. Let's see. Probably wouldn't be able to finish it because we have about 40 minutes left, but I could get started on it. So, started that. Um, yeah, no, that was just a very basic um bust piece. Mm-mm-mm. Thank you, Vase. That's very helpful. Um, in that case, okay. Mm-mm-mm. Where's the one I was using? I think that's the one. Um, okay, if that's the case, how do we feel about potentially doing the MLP Uma Musumes? And who would we want to start with if we did that? Um, because we'll probably base it off of their race wear. Um, which that is just an option. That's not what we have to do. Um, let's see. I'm also, again, I haven't really drawn um in this sort of like style in a bit. The one everyone calls me? Do you mean my I should start with my Uma Sona? I mean, I could. Unless you mean Major Odober. Um, okay. Because then it's usually like a. Sure. Um, no, I think I'm messing that up. Um, like a this, and like a this, then like a that. Um, sure. Mhm. Okay, that's very sketchy. Um, I do kind of like what's ears? Because I know in the show they're like this, like just that, and I don't really love that. Because I know in the if we're going off of like actual Uma Musume, it'd be more like this, but that's not very stylized. Um, okay. Not sure what to do about the face slash head. What do horses look like? Is this what horses look like? Sure. We're kind of running in blind here, folks. Yeah, it's been years since I've watched I know didn't they end up doing another one that like really fell off? Cuz I know that they made those like movies like which I watched them or I watched the one and it was whatever. Um but then I think they tried to make like a series out of it and from my understanding like nobody gives a shit about it. Yeah, I unfortunately think that they kind of like as a series like I mean as much as I'm nostalgic for I think it was Gen 3, but like as nostalgic as I am for it, I'm very aware that Friendship is Magic is probably where the series peaked and I don't know if they're going to be able to do that again. Okay. How do I want to do the head? No. There's this like one style that I really really like that I kind of want to try cuz otherwise it's probably just going to be like that, which isn't like bad. It's not bad per se. Just not really what I want. Even though that's kind of giving more calf maybe. But you gotta give them these like big fuck ass eyes. These googly eyes. Okay, I kind of don't hate this. Okay. And then they gotta give them a little like cheeky thing. A little cheek. Um. Sure. Sure. Is this what horses look like? I don't know. I don't know what horses look like. um. Yeah. What the question? The quintessential art question. What the hell do horses even look like? Okay. Did we want me to do this off of the Umasona? Because I can. I figured people would want to see the actual Umas. Let's see. Because I can just pull this up and then um I mean, you know what? Fuck it, why not? um let's see. I mean, yeah, let's see. Do we want to do You know what? I think that there's only one correct answer in that we need to do Kita-san Black. I think that's the only right way. I don't know how we're gonna manage it, but I think that is the correct answer. Okay. So I also think I'm gonna, oh, can I not save that? Because yeah, we might have to continue. We're probably gonna have to continue into the yeah, I think okay, if we're down for me to do a couple of these, because I kind of want this to be like a regular thing. As long as I don't make him too ugly, I guess. Okay, I'll like solidify the vibe. Okay, well, I'll do the fine detailing later on that. Okay. Sure. Kind of giving more lamb than it is horse. But like the thing about My Little Pony is that it is not like it's also not giving horse. That's the thing, is if I fuck this up and make it look weird at like that's just kind of how it is. Okay, cuz I know even like with what I'm doing, cuz they kind of like go a little bit face and then do that. I don't know. I don't know if that looks good. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna duplicate this, and then I'm gonna experiment real quick to test the type of face is good here. Because a lot of these bitches are like looking from the side and not like a 3/4 view. And maybe that's smart. Because like a lot of them are like, okay, there's, oh, okay. That's an option. Okay, wait, I don't hate that. Oh wait, that's kind of cute. Wait, guys, that's kind of cute. Oh wait, that's kind of cutie. Okay, wait, I fuck with that. Okay. Yeah, I like this way more. This is giving My Little Pony a lot better, I think. Okay. See if I can ever replicate that again. Okay, we got another ear there. Okay, so probably, yeah, probably gonna want to make this smaller to work within the confines of the canvas there. Okay. So I'm gonna sketch this on, I don't know, maybe no, her color's red, so we'll sketch it on in red. Let's see. Because with other MLPs, because like their mains are all very like, ooh, so expressive. How do I give her her like weird, funny little bob? No, that doesn't go out. Her hair does like a... Okay, that could be something. She usually has... Okay, she has this like thing in the front. I know. Okay, so she does this like do do do, and then she has the one over there. And then, okay. And then we'll do like a, okay. Because then it would probably come up over here. Okay. Kind of more like, how does it work? I don't like that. And then, and I've stopped making sense. I'm sorry, Chad. We're entering the flow state. How am I gonna do her pigtails? She has these like little pigtails that like, hmm. Mm-hmm. Are there any like MLP characters that have pigtails? This is a good thing to figure out for myself too, because her situation's not entirely unlike mine. Huh. There's not a lot of good examples. Okay. Yeah, I might leave that for the moment. Um, let's see. What would her tail be up to? Do we think she'd have like a shorter tail? Hmm. Oh, I kind of like her with the little tail. That's kind of cute, actually. Okay, we'll go with that. Um, let's see. And then there's because they don't really have like a bunch of clothes on them on account of them being horses. Um, so maybe trying to think of what of Kitasan Black would also. Ooh, okay. Trying to think of what the her cute. I mean, what if her cutie mark was just her funny ribbon, like the little funny flower thingy. I'm not doing a good job. I'm not really trying right now. I'm not even trying right now, I promise. Um yeah, sure, whatever. Like the little flower thingy. And then like that's kind of a cute cutie mark idea. I don't know what I would then like put on her head. Um because I'm also thinking like if we're going based off of racewear, would that then mean I'm gonna like put a thing on her here? That could be cute. And then, ooh, maybe she'll. I don't know. Would it be weird to put like sleeves on her? Maybe. At the very least, we should do like a base design first. I still don't really know how I want to approach the pigtail situation. I can't really just put it right there. I mean, to be fair, The little like pigtails are just kind of like extra bits. Hmm. Hmm. It would look weird to put them up at the top. Would it? Yeah, kind of would. Okay. I like what we've got going on so far. So I think for now, sure. I'll deal with that later. Yeah, maybe if we wanna. Hmm. Okay, I think either way, I like this. Maybe, maybe we'll do something a little bit more up here. Like hairline a little bit more for now. Or, okay, that's kind of, okay. I don't know, is that giving Kita-san black? Let's see. Okay, it's a start. Maybe if with this being the case, because again, they do the pigtails sort of beneath the ears. That seems. Hmm. Maybe that's a little bit too crazy on the eyebrow there. Hi, Bio. Yeah, we're doing, I have made the glorious decision to, make the Uma Musumes into My Little Ponies. I feel like that's a lot better. Go. Um, trying to think how else I would incorporate her design here. Like I was saying, we probably have to have her funny. Okay. Maybe she could have like a little thingy like tied around. That's an idea. Okay. I do think it'd be fun to have the cutie mark be her little hair thing. So I think I'm gonna go with that. Okay. Okay. There. And it's kind of like this, but thing in the middle. There we go. Sure. It's good enough for sketch. Yeah, we're rehorsing the horse girls. We're rehorsifying them. Okay. Okay. So then make it into big ribbon. I don't know, maybe that's not. There we go. And then it would come down into two little things. It would go into these, I don't know, knobs. And then there. And then since it'd probably be a braided cord, maybe that. Okay, and then just mush that down. And then oh. There. Perfect. I'm a natural. I don't know, what other fun things would be here? What does an actual Kitasan Black horse look like? Okay. So Kitasan Black is just a black horse. Yeah, you know what? And that's yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. How would that translate to okay, if we want to go with like My Little Pony colors. Hmm. Are there any are there any black My Little Pony? Have we thought about that? Hmm. Because in the My Little Pony setting, there's not a lot of horses with black coats and black hair. I mean, we can always see what it looks like. Um, Probably go for like a more gray. Here, let's go ahead and for these. Nope. What is nope. What is this? Oh, okay, that's, yeah, and you know what? And that's fair. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Oh, and I hadn't even saved. Do as I say, not as I do. Definitely, make sure that you save more than I do during streams. I do tend to save more, just I always forget during streams. Okay. Yeah, it does to the extent that a kid's show about horses can. Will it let me? No. Yeah, I didn't think it would. Let's see. See if I'm able to. No. Yeah, there's probably somewhere in there that's not gonna want me in. That's okay. Okay. I guess for now I'm just gonna. Oh. Actually, I don't know why I did that. That doesn't help me at all. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't actually even watch, I think, the last couple seasons of Friendship is Magic. Ooh. Sure, and then now doing what I did before will help. I don't even think I stopped watching for any reason. But oh, that's fine. I'll fix that. um they don't show you that during them speed paints. All of the crappy lassoing they do. It's probably just because I'm not good at the lasso tool yet. I just discovered it today, apparently. Also, it looks a little rough because of the line art. Because this is just super sketchy. One of these days I used to be able to do the like clean line art look. And I think like just getting back into art, I just haven't cared too much to have super clean line art. I used to be very chalant with all of my stuff, and I'm a little bit more nonchalant, even though it is very impossible for me to, you know, not fully render everything I draw. Yeah, I don't fully remember. I think I fell off of watching it after like I'm gonna be generous with myself and say like the first 2 or 3 seasons. I don't actually even know how many seasons there are in Friendship is Magic. Definitely before the like whole Equestria Girls thing happened. I had a friend when I was going to art school for the back in before COVID. Um, who he was very like super for. Like he was like a big MLP fan. Um, so he would like tell me about it, and everything that he like updated me on, I was like, I'm not super into that, I don't think. But, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll like actually give it a shot again someday. Considering how much like I still get like nostalgic over it. I think a large part of that is that like I see a lot of like fan works from it. But oh, oh, that's just because that's why is that like gray? I need that to be like black. Yeah, wait, that's like fully just disappearing. Why was that gray? That doesn't help me. Oh, hey, now wait a second. Okay, I still don't really know how. I guess like if we wanted to be crazy, we could try doing like I think we have to keep the hair black either way. We could try making her red on her like main coat. On her I don't know why I said main coat when main is like the hair. Worth a shot. There are 9 seasons? Jesus. That's so many. What do they even talk about anymore after 9 seasons? Why is that gray too? I need this to be black. Excuse me. Okay, and then I just noticed the time. I'll finish doing this like sort of weird like base layer base yeah, I guess base layer of color first. Excuse me, do you oi. Okay. Sure, and I'll tidy that up next time, I guess. Wait, did I not? Oh. I guess I did that in gray also. That's so dumb. Okay. So I think that's what we got for this time. That we they make a friendship school, and then this old man pony says only ponies should be allowed, not these other okay, so they just really lean into the pony racism. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it there for the day, though. As always, that was fun. I know I sometimes lose wind um at the end of art streams. So sorry about that. It's a mix of me being focused on what I'm doing and also running out of steam. um but yeah, maybe next time I'll like actually dive in like into my thoughts on like the stuff I've been reading or watching. I'm usually so worried about like spoilers, but one, I doubt other people are reading and watching all the things I'm reading and watching. But I figure that's probably more interesting than me just mentioning it and then moving on. But yeah, so next time I think we'll finish this off. I know we were thinking about doing like an art study stream, but I mean, maybe I can like do that and then like after a while of studies finish this up. We'll see. But yeah, I think I'll leave it there for the day. So thanks for watching. Bye chat, bye stream.